Why, hello everyone. How is everybody? Are you still here? No? Well, I'm going to talk anyway. This is a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. I've always been into Pokemon, and I'm getting into competitive battling on the actual game and not Pokemon Showdown. And this is a little battle I had, and it's pretty good. I have a properly EV trained team. Haven't got all the items yet. I'm looking to get rid of Quagsire is just sort of a temp at the moment. I want to get a Scrafty with Moxie, Drain Punch, and Dragon Dance, because I usually have that thing, because it's a beast. But Quagsire did well in this battle, seeing as he is my favourite Pokemon. Let's just jump right into the battle. Here's my team here, you can just see it. What's the camera jog there, and jump in. It's just a random battle I had against some passerby, some French dude, which is kind of fitting, seeing as Kalos is based on the beautiful France. Anyway, I lead off my Fortress, who is pretty much there to set up spikes. Got toxic spikes, regular spikes. Heliodisc is out, and this thing is basically there to Volt Switch. If you ever see this guy, he's gonna Volt Switch into probably something like an U-turn, i.e. Talonflame. I did a stupid play here after getting the spikes up. I completely forgot that Volt Switch obviously does damage to you, so Sturdy was in effect, and I tried to put more spikes up when I should have got a Chandelure to soak up the Flame Charge. But nevertheless, it worked out. I mean, pro plays, they're fodder. Yeah, no. He's dead. He's done the job. And I lead off with my Blastoise. And yes, he is going to Mega Evolve and just get a badass load of guns. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I still need to nickname my guys, actually. And I think I know what I'm naming this guy now. So he goes to the U-turn like I thought. And I believe he goes into his Heliolisk because it's got dry skin. So he predicts my Water Pulse. Bad move by my part, but you know, fair play. Moving on up. Heliolisk is a very cool Pokemon. I really like him. He's definitely good on a rain team. I think his hidden ability is Solar Charge or something like that, so he's good in Sun as well. Very viable Pokemon. Toxic Spikes are there in effect, poisoning him. I think I go for the switch. Yeah, I switch out Blastoise into my beautiful Quagsire. Swiggity Swagsire. Soak up with the Parabolic Charge, putting the electric move. Quagsire's a very good Toxic Staller, but I can obviously either go for the Earthquake, or I think I went for the Waterfall. No, I went for the Toxic, predicting the Talonflame just in case. But he goes into his Lapras. Lapras is an amazing. I love Lapras. It was in NU or something like that, or RU last gen. It needs to go up a bit. It goes for the Rain Dance, obviously trying to help out that Heliolisk with dry skin. I believe I go for the Earthquakes and just keep spamming that to take him out. Really great animations some of these moves. I think the best one is Brave Bird, which you'll see in this battle. Yeah, he goes for the Surf, obviously Water Absorb. I'm going to soak that up because Quagsire is a beast. He flaps his arms out, goes with the Earthquake. I'm just slowly killing this Lapras. Yeah, not much to see here. I switch out into my Blastoise, I think, to soak up any ice moves that it throws at me, since he just sort of Water Absorb. He goes for the Frost Breath. He actually got a crit, and it did nothing, because Mega Blastoise is a beast. I think I've got him special attack and HP, because we're making the most of that Mega Launch with Water Pulse and Dark Pulse. Might get an Aura Sphere one for the fighting move, but we'll see. Anyway, he switches it into a Leafeon. He's got all the French names, is all rather nice. I think the Water Pulse is coming here. He goes for a Sunny Day, which I found kind of weird, because most people, I think, tend to stay with one weather effect, you know, for the team. And that Sun actually ends up being a bad play because it's gonna kill his dry skin Heliolisk. Anyway, yeah, stick with the Water Pulse, see what it do. Luckily it didn't go for a Grass move, but then I predict the Grass move and go into my Azumarill, who is now part of Fairy. It is absolutely awesome. Unlike most people, I don't go for the huge power. I have freaking Sap Sipper. It is perfect on this team because, oh no, Quagsire, we get Grass. I'm just going to switch to my Azumarill, soak that up, get more attack, kill ya. Beautiful. I go for the Waterfall, and he again predicts that and goes to the Heliolisk, which doesn't really matter. He's going to get a little bit of health, but Dry Skin Sun is going to help me out a bit. All rather nice. He's still poisoned, obviously. I believe I go for a player off at this point and take out his Heliolisk. Really cool Pokemon. Really quick, good special attack, tends to be a good Volt Switcher. He goes for a Razor Wind, which I thought was weird. I guess I didn't outspeed it, even though he's really speedy. Yeah, then here comes the player off. Yeah, really viable Pokemon, and then there it is, the sun kills him. He lives on -1 HP, and Dry Skin kills him. Yeah, he goes into his Espeon, which has been probably one of the worst things in this battle, actually, most annoying, took out most of my Pokemon. Azumarill does not take that Psychic too well, not as well as I hoped. I went for the Waterfall. I'm still trying to get the grasp of Fairy, but I'm pretty sure Psychic resists Fairy, or is it normal? I don't know, yell at me in the comments. I believe I switch into Blastoise to soak up more Psychics. Again, I'm underestimating Espeon and how amazing it is. Espeon Magic Bounce would have been good in his team, because then he could have switched in on Fortress and just threw spikes at me, which would have been really good for him. Blastoise soaks up the Psychic. I think he could only take 2, and I risked it and stayed in, which was probably a bad move, but I didn't need Blastoise anyway. He's done his job, he's soaked up some moves, and he's done some damage. Yeah, Blastoise is gone, and then I believe I'm switching to my Quagsire, so I can Toxic Stall a wee bit. As annoying as Toxic Stalling can be, it comes in handy. Yeah, let's go Quaggy. So I go for the Protect, try to get some toxic damage, and then after this I go for the Waterfall, just to get some damage off, because obviously Protect's a bit risky when you try and use it every turn even. So here comes the Waterfall after I take this Psychic. Not too great, but you know, Quaggy's a beast, and I've got lefties, so lefties I can Toxic Stall, and on top of that get a bit of health. So the Waterfall takes it out very nicely, and I believe he goes into Talonflame, something like that. Espeon's dead, so that's good. He took out 2 of my Pokemon, but it's all good. Quaggy's got this. Yeah, he switches into his Talonflame Flame Buzzard. I hope that's the French name. That'd be good. So I Protect to see what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna Brave Bird. I don't think this was a what's his ability where he gets priority flying moves, which is OP, but most of the time you don't notice it. I switch into Azumarill for some death fodder. He's obviously going to go for the Brave Bird, take that out, take some recoil, and then I can switch into Quagsire, get more health back. So I can live a Brave Bird from Quagsire. So yeah, Azumarill's dead, he's done his job, done the Sap Sipper and all that. All he has left now is his Flame Buzzard, his Leafeon, and his last Pokemon who we haven't seen yet is Lucario, which is a Mega, but I completely destroy him, as you will see in a minute. He goes for the U-turn. I was trying to U-turn into something. I did a bad play, but it worked out well. I went for the Waterfall when I should have Earthquaked, because he's obviously going to U-turn now. But it works out because he switches into his Leafeon. So Leafeon takes Waterfall really well. Here he comes. Takes it like a boss. He's still poisoned, this Leafeon. I don't get any flinch hacks, I don't think. I hope not. But yeah, obviously I don't have a Azumarill now to soak up any Leaf Blades, so it's kinda scary, but Quagsire's a boss, I can just Toxic Stall a little bit. Get some toxic damage, and then Protect. Quagsire's really cool Pokemon competitively, which worked out for me, because he's just my favourite Pokemon. She goes for the Synthesis, which I should have seen coming, really, but oh well, I can just stall out, get some more health myself, leftovers. Yeah, it becomes a bit of a stall war with this Leafeon. Then I believe I switch into Chandelure to soak up the Leaf Blade that is sure to come. Here he comes now. And then I go for a Shadow Ball. I haven't got all the items yet. I think I could have gone for Mega at this play as well, but it's okay. You don't see him in that battle. Take the Leaf Blade and go for the Shadow Ball. I need to choice this guy, but the Battle Mason place, you got to get all the points. And it's kind of tedious and takes ages. Shadow Ball takes it out. I get a crit, but I don't know if it mattered. It might have lived a little bit, and Toxic would have killed it, but whatevs, as they say. Chandelure's done his job. He's taken out the Leafeon. he's not really that useful, I guess. I go in, so I let him death fodder my Chandelure, and then I can switch back into Quagsire. I believe it was Quagsire. Yeah. Anyway, he takes the recoil damage, and Quagsire's here. I'm confident enough to live a Brave Bird, so I go for the Toxic. He goes for a Steel Wing, which I found really odd. I didn't really get that, because he could have easily Brave Bird me, got me down to red health, and then I could have stalled. But yeah, this is just the stall sesh now a little bit. I think I protect here, and he goes for the U-turn, so he's only got his last Pokemon, which is his Lucario. At the time, I wasn't sure. I thought it might have been his Heliolisk, even though I killed it. But obviously I went for the Earthquake at this point. Well, at the next point even. Get my health back so I can live a Brave Bird for the next time I see this thing. Toxic is now getting him pretty low. Toxic Spikes are awesome. I just love them. It's just so handy. Fortress is a good Pokemon. Here comes the U-turn. Live that obviously really easily. It's not a particularly strong move. And he switches into his Lucario. And I'm afraid no Mega for you, sir. Quagsire has got this. Here we go. Just look at that majestic beast. Destroy that Lucario. No Megas for you, son. And a crit, just in case. I don't think it mattered, but it might have. I don't know. It depends how he EV trained that thing. Yeah. Anyway, he goes into his Talonflame, his last remaining Pokemon, and I've still got Yanmega and Quagsire, so I could easily protect with Yanmega and Speed Boost and then outspeed it if it doesn't have the whatever ability it is, so it's speedy. I'm definitely confident I can live a Brave Bird. I go for the risk and I let him Brave Bird me, get some recoil, bit of poison, and then I go for the Waterfall. Look at that beautiful animation right here. I think Brave Bird's one of the coolest animations, and one of the fairy moves is really good. But yeah, recoil, Waterfall, done. Game over. Yeah, if you want more of these battles, just leave a like and let me know. If you want to battle me, just let me know, drop your FC in the comments, I'll give you mine. Yeah, I defeated the Frenchie. Awesome. Yeah, enjoyed that match. If you want more, like I said, just comment so, give me a battle. Hopefully I'll have some items soon, and yeah, expect some more Wifi battles soon. I enjoyed it. Also, special thanks to Glitch City before I go for letting me use her music. Thank you. See you later.